I'm back in this bit, and I'm back in this bit, and I'm back in this bit like I never left. Hey man, we got shows. Fuck, can't find shows I loved as a kid, bro. By the man Derek FDP, bro. This dude goated, bro. Let's see what type of like kid shows he got. Cause me personally, bro, you guys know I got elite ball knowledge. Just see this different stands up.
As a kid, I didn't like leaving the crib much. I did play baseball because my Dominican genes commanded me to, but besides that, I was a homebody. I was inside all day on my PS3 or on my Wii or on my TV. Whether it was before I went to school, after school, or just on weekends, I used to love sitting in front of my TV and watching some of my favorite kids shows. So that's what we'll be doing today. Today I'll be going on some of my favorite channels and shows I watched as a kid. Some of y'all may know.
Powerpuff Girls is underrated, bro. I wasn't really watching it growing up, but as a kid, you remember certain parts of it. And bro, if I watched it more, it would have been so goated because the whole OG Powerpuff Girls is so goated, bro.
Oh, some of y'all may not know, some of y'all may know. And in the end, I'll go over the channel that hosted the shows I loved the most as a kid. I'm starting off with debatably the GOAT of kids channels, PBS Kids. Now you see the good thing about this channel is you can be dirt poor, but as long as you had a TV, you can watch shows on here.
Yeah, everybody know PBS Kids, bro.
The amount of bangers they produce, man, all them poor kids would have been looking at straight static. I would have been charging Clifford the Big Red Dog, Sid Science Kid, Cyber Chase, Arthur, Wildcrat, Word Girl. Every single one of these shows.
They had bangers, bro. No, so they had bangers.
I didn't watch, but a lot of people liked them. Ask my mom.
What? You didn't watch them? This nigga don't know about. You don't Clifford a Big Red Dog, nigga?
I like Clifford.
Wildcrats.
I was never into it.
The video game Wildcrats that we used to play on school computers back in the day, bro. Man, y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. The Wildcrats game. I was always playing the cheetah game, where you running as a cheetah, bro.
I don't know. Sid the Science Kid, he was just hard to look at. They try to get him dressed.
Bro, see, I remember Sid the Science Kid watching that in the library and shit.
But that ain't help.
That shit was
Word Girl. What do I look
like? Cyber Chase is goated as fuck. Word Girl is like a B plus, but Cyber Chase is goated.
Nerd. Wildcrats, I was too old.
It's Word Girl, but you can't even forget Arthur, bro. Come on,
hey. I just thought he was boring. He looked like a dweeb.
Now I'm saying,
kind of came full circle in middle school. Some kid posted a picture of me on his Snapchat story saying I look like him. So sorry,
that nigga do like Arthur.
Just weren't my style. They weren't my jams. It is just too ugly. I was more interested in elegant stuff. Curious George, Magic School Bus, Dragon Tales. Now these were the shows I was excited to watch. Magic School Bus was dope. Miss Frizzle was always taking the kids down some random orifice or some random homeless dude's body. It was great. Curious George, he was just a silly monkey. He was just enjoyable to watch. And Dragon Tales, come on, they're dragons. They had a pink one, a blue one, twin dragons. They even had a disabled dragon for some reason. But my favorites on PBS Kids were easily Teletubbies, Sesame Street, and
Teletubbies. How old is this nigga? Is naming he was born in the 90s, bro. Damn, bro. I thought he was he didn't gotta be a millennial or something. Talking some fucking Teletubbies. Nigga, what?
Not into Thomas the Tank Engine. I know.
Thomas the Train. That was one that I was watching growing up, but not that one. I watched the animated version, not that version. I don't know what's for that.
Their faces,
that shit is creepy.
Don't know how Teletubbies did it, but it's just the way my brain was wired. I don't even know what they did on this show, honestly. Frolic or stared at the baby son, I don't know. But I know I liked it. My favorite Teletubby was Tinky Winky. Then there was Sesame Street, aka the top dog of this channel. And I may have not liked Clifford, but my mom told me I was a fiend on this show. And she wasn't wrong. I loved everyone on Sesame Street. They had to go Elmo leading the charge. So many memories with him, so many. Easily my favorite one of the show. I literally cried when my mom threw away my Elmo doll. It still hurts. Then they had the giant overweight Duck Bird, Big Bird. I highly doubt
Big Bird.
Snuffy, y'all remember Snuffy? That was like the stage 4 terminally ill Willie Mammoth there on the show. He was, he was there. And then my two favorites besides Elmo, Oscar the Grouch and Cookie Monster. How could you not like these two? Oscar was funny. Cookie Monster, he was clearly a drug addict, but he was so crazy and wacky. He was funny. And then the last of my favorites from PBS, Barney. Who can blame me?
Bro, hey, y'all see? I remember I had a fucking Barney toy as a kid. And I used to always have it in my toy box, bro. Big ass toy box with Barney, a big ass Barney toy in there, bro. And it wasn't like a little stuffed animal. No, it was stuffed animal. It was like stuffed Barney. That shit was just about that big. I just had that shit in there. Bro, I think the Barney. How does the Barney song go? Barney and wait, how did it go? I forgot how the theme song goes. How did the Barney theme song go? I don't know.
He was a dinosaur. He was purple. I understand the Teletubbies, but how are people scared of this guy? Bro, it's Barney. He's pretty much a celebrity. He ain't messing up his veneers for you. Like I said, though, PBS was debatably the GOAT. It's not mine. But first, I want to go over my least favorite when it came to kiddie shows. Disney Junior. This channel just didn't really have that many.
Yes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They just weren't really my forte.
What? You don't fuck with special? Ain't gonna lie, bro. Derek, bro. We got scrap, bro. Nigga, you don't fuck with Special Agent Oso. I vividly remember watching the show as a kid, bro. I'm talking about a Special Agent Oso. He's in Steph Bear. Bro, come on, gang, bro. This nigga was really out here. Special alert. Man, that shit was peak, bro. Whenever you hear that, bro, you know shit finna get active, bro. Come on, gang. Little Einsteins.
I was not watching Little Einsteins. I was not watching Handy Manny.
You don't say fuck with Handy Mandy?
The Builder. And I was not watching Bear in the Big Blue House.
Ain't it watch that Bear in the House shit?
It's the Mickey Mouse. That show was pretty lit from time to time. I even learned how to do the Goofy dance.
Mickey Mouse was
Doc McStuffins, which I only watched on play rides. But she was pretty cool. It was like Grey's Anatomy for kids. Love to see it. Black excellence. But I didn't really watch these shows that often. Probably the one Disney Junior show I do remember watching hella of was the Lilo and Stitch show. Now that was some heat. I know it technically wasn't a Disney Junior original, but it still aired, so it counts. I love this show. If you never watched it, just imagine the Lilo and Stitch movie, but it's a show. And way more Stitch. My favorite episodes were the one where Stitch gets a shorty, pretty much a pink version of himself. And of course, the crossover episode with Kim Possible. That was some heat. Well, if we're counting as a Disney Junior show, then this was also a banger.
Bro, that's not Disney Junior, bro. Kim Possible was not Disney Junior.
Shago, Maego were obviously my favorites. And relax, it's not because I thought they looked good as a kid.
Nah, bro. Hey, she was bad.
The rest of the cast was alright. We had Ron, who was supposed to be like the love interest, but
we had top look. I like how she had a different color.
We had the fat black dude. He was like the hacker one. He was chill. And then we had my least favorite of the main cast, Rufus. He was just chopped. He was Ron's naked mole rat.
Ew, nigga.
Who is owning this?
I never really watched Kim Possible like that growing up. It was out of my before my time a little bit.
Spy missions. And Ron always.
I was watching more Tough Puppy.
Something. No, that was just Disney Junior. That's not even me bringing up Disney's other kid channel that I want to talk about. Disney XD. Before I talk about Disney XD, I need to talk about its predecessor. And I'm not gonna lie, if you were born after 2006, you probably have never heard this channel. But let me tell you about it, because it was amazing. Jetix. My late 90s.
I heard this. I never watched. I don't think I ever remember Jetix though.
It was really just Disney XD before Disney XD. Except his shows were debatably.
Ooh, they had the Power Rangers. Okay. A lot of animated.
Not even debatably. Its shows were better. This channel had shows like.
Get the fuck out of here! None of this shit. I ain't like Sonic X. I do remember watching Sonic X. When was I watching Sonic X? It was like the weekend. I don't remember if it was morning or night. I think it was more in the morning. Morning time, midday, like 12 p.m. I'm watching Sonic X. Oh yeah. It was pretty peak, but none of this shit is better than Lab Rats, Mighty Med. It's not better than Mech X4. It's not better than Kicking It. Like, get the fuck out of here. Gamers Guide to pretty much everything. Man, come on, game, bro.
Sonic X.
Get out of here. Walk the Prank, Kirby Buckets.
Totally Spies. Power Rangers SPD. Power Rangers Mystic Force. Power Rangers Ninja Storm. And the best Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Honestly, I love all of them.
That's a good list. Dino Thunder is pretty lit.
In my heart. This channel also.
I'm going to Samurai one, bro. Me personally. Power Rangers Samurai something. I don't know.
Y'all know that Samurai, bro. Ninja dude is running from that girl who can't take no for an answer. It was fire. I love that one as a kid too. And not only did it have great shows, but this channel was also low key my introduction to anime. It had another show I love, specifically Digimon Frontiers, which unironically has one of the best openings of all time. Go listen to it, please. Then they had my goats, Mega Man, NT Warrior, and Beyblade, the original one. Oh my goodness, was I obsessed. Especially
Beyblade is so peak, bro.
I wanted to be him. And of course,
my favorite was the Beyblade when it had Pegasus. You know what I'm saying? Beyblade Metal Fusion, I think. Beyblade Burst? No, I don't know.
Yeah, my favorite marketable anime.
Like 2000,
me and my brothers loved this show. We had DVDs, we had action figures, we had cards. I just said had. I still have cards. Let me show you.
I never got into cards and stuff.
Just like Mega Man, bro. I wanted to be Yuki. I said the story in one of my old vids how I wanted to dye my hair purple, gold, and black to match it. It was that serious. I was willing to become emo for Yuki. That's just how much I love this show and all its characters. I even loved Kaiba, and his whole purpose was to hate on Yuki and Joey.
Mokuba, make sure Wheeler's late.
Jetix was just amazing, man. It was amazing. But now I gotta talk about Disney XD. Now Disney XD, although not as amazing as Jetix, it was definitely a step up from Disney Junior. Kick Buttowski with his BB.
Kick Buttowski, nigga. Fuck you know about Kick Buttowski, fucking Derek.
Oh, the 9th grade ninja? Ultimate.
Bro, Randy Cunningham and Kick Buttowski go hand in hand, bro. I'm talking about they a duo. These niggas was running shit back then, bro. Phineas and Ferb wasn't on. You know what I'm saying? You had that to look at in the morning, bro. Before you on your weekend, bro. You got Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja on Saturday morning, bro. You lit, bro. Kid Buttowski on fucking Friday morning, you lit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Spider-Man? This wasn't a bad lineup, but the bestest thing to
Gravity
ever
Falls is one of the best shows of all time.
Was
top
Gravity
3.
Falls.
Or top 5 at least.
When I was a kid, I was a conspiracy head. I love watching videos on abduction stories, ghost stories, urban legends. Bro, I knew all the Mandela effects. Febreze was spelled with 2 E's, not 1. So when Disney dropped Gravity Falls, a show all about supernatural stuff, of course I'm a love it.
And Gravity Falls at the most peak, like their intro. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, bro. You can't top that, bro. I wish it got more. Bro, what if they had oh my gosh, bro. Imagine if they had a Gravity Falls movie. Box office. Come on, bro. That shit making millions over the budget, bro. Billions, bro. Come on, bro. A Gravity Falls movie, but it's like the animation is not like the design animation and stuff. The design is the same, but the animation is more like a movie, kind of like almost like better quality. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a movie where they like you gotta fight the triangle nigga. I forgot his name.
I think this is one of the best cartoon shows of all time. There was some new weird thing going on every episode. The show was actually pretty funny, and the characters were lovable. Look at Waddles. What I loved most about this show, though, is that back in the day, it had everybody who watched it theorizing about who made the journals. Most people were wrong, though. Like, can y'all believe there were people saying Seuss wrote the journals?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the niggas that's always thinking that it was that old crazy nigga or somehow connected to him. Oh my gosh, bro. This train, bro. Bear with me, guys. This train just won't stop. Just loves doing this shit, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, bro, we get it. It's still going. Okay, back to what I was saying, bro. I was one of the niggas that I was always thinking that it was the old McBucket, but I was like, okay, it can't be him because it's like a you know, it didn't feel right to be any of the characters that we were already introduced with before we met. You know, there's their other Grunkle, bro. I always thought that it couldn't be any of them, but I thought it was definitely somebody else related or close to like the you know, old head man McGucky.
He's the stupid one. I thought it was the homeless dude.
Me
My
too.
favorite episode was the one where Mabel got zooted off that fun dip. That was
yes, bro. She was hot.
And Bill
shit.
Cipher's introduction episode. Only because when I first saw him, I was shocked.
That shit was scary, bro.
Illuminati. I could honestly make
I
a
was
whole
definitely
video on
thinking
this show.
Illuminati.
But now I want to talk about one of my favorite channels, Nick Jr. Nick Jr. was definitely my second, if not favorite channel to watch as a kid. This channel had straight 10s. Yo Gabba Gabba, 10. Lazy Town, 10. Wow Wow Wubsy, 10. Max and Ruby, 10. Wonder Pets, 10. Pinky Dinky Doo.
Ain't gonna lie, man. He tripping, bro. Who the fuck is that Pinky Dinky Doo?
Ever heard of Little Bill? Nah, I'm just joking. This is Nihao Kailan.
Nah, Nihao Kailan was peak. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my gosh, bro. I remember. I wish I could just time travel. I wish I could time travel. If I could time travel, I would go back to when I was probably like 4, 5, 6, 7, somewhere around that age, bro. I'm a kid. I'm basically like right in between being like a baby and a kid. I go over my neighbor house and we just watching fucking What was we watching? We was watching Nihao Kalan on the TV. And that's when I first started watching it. I think I was like, I just remember that moment being so nostalgic because that it just felt so weird being in somebody else's house, but it felt cool at the same time because they was like cooking fried chicken and stuff, and the smell of the fried chicken cooking and the noise mixed along with just watching Nihao Kalan, but that was so nostalgic and peak, bro.
Sporticus had me doing push-ups. Pinky Dicky Doo had me brainstorming. Max had me hating my sibling. Hotland had me ordering Chinese food in Mandarin. Bro, I even enjoyed the Fresh Beat Band. And oh my goodness, these dudes have me wanting to sip smoothies and hit the stanky leg. But although these shows are great, they ain't even scratching my top 4 on this channel. My top 4 were The Backyardigans, Blue's Clues, Dora, and one more I'm gonna mention in a second. The Backyardigans, come on now, definitely up there. If you ain't watched this when you was young, you missed out. The adventures, the characters, the music. I know y'all ain't forget the music. Castaways. We are castaways. Look at them, they're hitting that. I've always been a Pablo kind of guy myself, but I liked everyone else too, except Austin. I don't know why, but every time I turned on the TV, he was barely in any episode. You think you're too
I don't remember.
Man, this was one of my go-tos. We just got a letter.
Blue's Clues was lit. I was watching Blue's Clues as a kid. Blue's Clues was lit.
Oh my goodness, I'm old. I for real love this show so much. Seeing Blue and Steve, my goat Steve, going on little adventures, teaching us how to tell time.
Bro. I just wanna go back and just take a fucking LSD trip and just relive my childhood again, man.
Learn about physics, how to jump through paintings was all so great. Makes me want to shed a tear. I just can't believe they replaced him twice and made Blue 3D. Like, what is this? Dora, I know a lot of people hate on her, but this girl and her cousin Diego were a huge...
Go Diego Go was fucking lit. And I'm so mad they didn't air as much as they aired Dora. Bro, basically the boy version of Dora, Diego was so much better though. So much better than Dora. So much better.
And not just them, because unlike Kylan, Dora's side cast was actually memorable. We had Boots the albino monkey, Swiper the shiesty fox, Eddie the blue boy, that ugly yellow bridge troll. Bro, even her map and her backpack were characters. Who's doing it like her? I always wondered though, if Backpack can talk and move and stuff, can he like feel when people are reaching inside of him to pull stuff? I don't even want to think about it. I also love that she was bilingual, teaching us English and Spanish at the same time. Shout out to all my No Sabo kids. And what I loved about Dora the most is that she made me feel so involved. Every time attention star Swiper pulled up trying to fleece something off somebody, Dora would have me saying, Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Oh man! And the best part was, even if I was feeling lazy that day or just didn't feel like talking, her and Boots would still get it done. So it wasn't too much pressure on me to do. I hate this girl. Guess it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, sometimes she does stare a little too long and waiting for an answer, but she's just giving the stupid kids extra time. That ain't her fault. I loved her so much. I think she even affected my real life, honestly. Because ever since meeting Dora, I've had like this natural affinity or bond with every Mexican I've met. My first grade crush, Mexican. My elementary best friend, Mexican. My high school best friend, Mexican. My DoorDash driver, Mexican. And what did I order? Italian. But I could have gone for some Mexican. If this continued, I might have became Mexican. Y'all would have been getting like 5 videos a day. But my favorite show to watch on Nick Jr. was the Upside Down Show. Shout out to the 3 other people that know this show. A lot of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but hear me out.
What Shout out to the 3 other Upside Down Show? This shit looks like it's just 2 dudes that like a group of like 5 or 6 people came together and just made a TV show. Like you got the 2 main characters. There was the main actors. Maybe like, you know, a couple other background characters, and they all just like edited it together and stuff like that. And
know the sound. A lot of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but hear me out. It was this weird Australian show. I know. That will play on Nick Jr. at like 11 p.m. Yes, I was staying up for this. Where these 2 dudes, one ballroom, would go on these little adventures, whether it be to the park, the movie theater, other places. And the whole time, we the viewer would help them get to where they need to go. But it wasn't on some Dora stuff. Do you know where the bridge is? No. We would use our real life remote to speed them up, slow them down, turn off the lights. It was some really cool interactive stuff.
How do you do that? That sounds pretty like before its time, bro. It sounds like some fucking Black Mirror shit, bro. You can use like I think I watched it on Black Mirror when you can use it. You can control what they do. Like What? That's crazy.
But everything in this
How
show
did
was
he know
acted out by
fast forward though?
these two dudes. Like everything. Sound effects, objects hitting them. They even had these little action sequences where they would use their fingers to parkour. It was so cool. Like, I love this show. But sadly, Nick Jr. canceled it after only 13 episodes. I know.
13 episodes?
I can low-key see why. It was a bit odd and felt like a fever dream sometimes, but man, please, those of you who rock with me, I mean really rock with me, when you're done with this, just watch one episode. Just one, please. And now, for my favorite channel to watch as a kid, Cartoon Network. This channel during the early 2000s and even some of the 2010s was just a definition of perfection. When I would come out of school, this channel was my first option every single time. Unless SpongeBob was playing, I was on Cartoon Network enjoying shows like Ed, Ed, and Ed, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Dexter's Laboratory, Codename Kids Next Door, Foster's Home for Imagination.
I think Codename was my first Cartoon Network show that I like OG that I started watching. I don't know. I can't really remember, but
friends.
I remember Foster and Imaginary Friends. I never really got into this Clone Wars shit, bro.
Or the Clone Wars,
or any of that Star Wars shit.
The Misadventures of Flapjack. It's
Flapjack is so animated weirdly, but I was watching it sometimes.
Bangers. That's not even me talking about the 2010 shows. Regular.
Bro, Teen Titans Go was underrated. And you got the big three. Adventure Time, Regular Show, Gumball,
Steven Universe, even their old shows that I'd watch on Boomerang. Yeah, some of y'all remember Boomerang.
Boomerang, bro. I remember Boomerang. They had Scooby-Doo, they had the Flintstones, and that's pretty much all I remember. They had Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones, bro. That shit was lit though. I ain't like Boomerang was like nostalgic because it just gave off a different type of vibe than what the normal cartoons I was watching. Like, he gave off like he was like 90s, and he just gave off that type of nostalgia feeling, bro. So like you get a piece of that 90s nostalgia, even though I'm 2010s, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Golden. Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Jetsons, Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Baby Looney Tunes. It's just so much peak. What is this LeBron James longevity? I don't think I could go over how much I love these shows in just one video. Honestly, it might need its own. But I can go over one of my favorites from each era. Powerpuff Girls, unironically one of the best superhero shows ever. Better than the CW Flash. Don't at me. This show is so good. I remember kids at school would tell me,
that's a girl show. You're not supposed to be watching that.
But I would still come home and watch it. That's how you know it wasn't a sexist baby. I loved all three of the girls, but my favorite one had to be Buttercup. Had to. Sorry, Blossom and Bubbles fans, but Buttercup was just the best one. She had that tough energy. My favorite episode was the one where they sing a song about love, then Cripple a Clown right after, and the Roddy Rough Boys one.
No, I fuck with the red one.
Then there was Ben 10. I've said this before, but easily best Cartoon Network show of this era. Or bare minimum, tied for first. Courage the Cowardly Dog was fire. He's getting his own way. Love this show so much though. I remember I had an Omnitrix toy, the plastic one though.
Bro, I wish I had one, bro. I wish I had Omnitrix toy. The type of toys I had growing up, I had the How to Train Your Dragon toy. I remember when I first got that toy, bro. Which I know about that. It was the giant monster when they had like the giant white dragon. Not monster, but dragon. The giant white dragon. And I had a toy. I remember when I got home, my grandma was like, we in her room. So I had to open it myself and had the zip ties on all around it. So I got a big ass knife and I was trying to cut it. And me, a kid, I push it hard as I can, and it ends up going through my freaking hand and creating a hole inside of my hand, bro. And I kid you not. And I just kind of left it there, and it just kind of, sealed back up. And then, bro, like, I don't know how we did that, but I remember that vividly happening, bro. I was bleeding and shit. Yeah, I got hit pretty bad in my childhood, bro. Let's not talk about that. Let's get back to the video.
The digital one. We were too poor for that one. I played the games on the Cartoon Network website all the time.
Ooh,
bro, I even had Ben 10 Protector earned for my Wii. You're a real one if you played it. Shout out to y'all.
Oh my god, I think I did, but that shit looks so fun, bro. It was just
so cool. I mean,
bro, I'll play that shit now,
everyone
bro.
in the show was cool.
I'll play that shit now, bro. One day when I really blow up as a streamer, as a content creator, whatever, bro, I'm gonna just be playing throwback games. I'm gonna try to, bro. Like, all these games, bro, like, that'd be so fun streaming and play it again and reminisce.
Kevin was cool. Vilgax was cool. Bro, even Freaky Grandpa Max was cool. Dude always had some side chick alien popping out of nowhere. What was he doing up there? And then finally, one of my favorites from the 2010s era, Ninjago. The show about Lego ninjas. Come on now. How could I not love it? This show was just nice. The intro, jump up, kick back.
We whip around and spin. Ninja, ninja, come on, into the weekend. Toe back, kick back, whip around and spin.
Whip around and spin. Had me doing spin.
My favorite. Who's our favorite ninja, bro? Comment down below. My favorite ninja was the black one, bro. Cole was my favorite, bro.
Getting whooped.
Cole, then
I
Zane.
have fond memories of me and my childhood friends all being one of the ninjas too.
Cole, Zane, Kai.
My homie was Jay. Another one was Zane, and the last one was Cole.
I'm still black.
And I'm gonna say it now. Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I'm not even being
like Kai definitely should. He deserved to be the Green Ninja. He just felt like his destiny. I felt he got robbed of his destiny. I'm not gonna lie. He just always seems like he's in Lloyd's. Lloyd should have just been like I get it, but like they could. I don't know, bro. They should have wrote it different, bro. It should have been Kai.
Nice. The show was still great though, but not gonna lie, I gotta be honest with y'all. After season 3, I did not pay attention to the show anymore.
Me either,
I don't remember if it's because I had school or we just got rid of our cable.
I don't remember what season I stopped. I didn't know I stopped watching it. I didn't know that shit kept going.
But when I came back, I found out this show, unlike other shows that runs for 5, 6, 7 seasons maybe, this show has 15. They're Lego ninjas. What do they got going on the last one? 6. As much as I love this show as a kid, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am not watching that. Same reason I don't watch One Piece. I may be missing out on Peak, but no. That was pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over today, and there will definitely be a part 2. I have to show Cartoon Network some more love. Even the other channels, Nick and Disney, y'all.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna do a video like this, bro. This nigga is loaded, bro. I take inspiration from him a lot, bro.
I mentioned SpongeBob, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, or Wizards of Waverly Place. Come on, y'all. Y'all know me. That's coming in part 2. And moral of the story?
Get away, bring it up. Hey, man, that's gonna do it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Shout out to this nigga Derek, bro. Peace.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along.